Sino 201, if you're still in here, that's a great question, and I'd love to I'd love to address it, but I'd like to do it if you're here so you can respond with some more details. Your question was, if your brokerage account is primarily low in basis, what annual spend in retirement does it make sense to give up on ACA subsidies? If you're not here, I'll just answer this at a principles level. That question is basically saying, hey, I have an after-tax account, and I have funds in there that have very little in the original principal and a lot of unrealized gains. Low basis means a lot of unrealized gains. How should I think about whether or not I should give up ACA subsidies? Now, this actually is, in my opinion, not a particular, without knowing all of Sino 201's details, this isn't necessarily a question that's actually about the brokerage account. This is a question of how should I think about the value of an ACA subsidy and whether or not I should pursue it? I can only tell you my personal opinion and philosophy. This is not advice. This is just my opinion, which is that I would never recommend someone sacrifice their quality of life in order to obtain ACA subsidies. So if you have the composition of assets that you can still meet your desired spending and qualify for ACA subsidies, which, by the way, can be done in clever fashion using proper sequence of withdrawal. So it's more available than most people think. And it doesn't always require cutting your lifestyle spending. But if it did require cutting your lifestyle spending, we would eliminate it as an option for consideration. That's my personal opinion. And that's our firm philosophy. Now, not knowing your exact numbers, I can't tell you what you should do. But I'll tell you why I came to that conclusion. On the one hand, ACA subsidies are extremely lucrative because they happen when you're youngest in retirement with the highest likelihood of actual obtainment, because you have direct control over achieving them, because you can manipulate your actual withdrawal sources such that you can have a very high likelihood of your tax return meeting the standard to obtain those benefits. And you obtain the benefit in an early phase of retirement when the present value of the money is worth more to you than a future potential benefit that you get at 70 and maybe don't get at all. So that's one of the reasons we like it. But that same logic kind of hits the other side, which is you only live age 56 one time. Is it worth it to sacrifice your quality of life at 56 when you are youngest and healthiest and most able in order to obtain a financial benefit? And the answer for me to that is the present value of your physical health and ability, which is I would not sacrifice this year's, high likelihood that I have health and physical vitality in order to obtain a financial thing, unless the trade was really minimal. If my desired spending was 100K and I could obtain ACA subsidies by cutting spending to 97K, probably would be worth considering. But if my desired spending was 100K or my desired spending was 200K and I'd have to cut it to 100K in order to make this work, I would not make that trade. And once you do enough of this material, and especially because I do all these videos, I do all this research, you realize how quickly we age, how unpredictable it is. Averages and statistics and research, they kind of hide how life really goes, and we just really don't know. And so I would not trade present day certainty for future day opportunity as easily as I think a lot of the industry might tell us lead us to believe or make it seem possible. So, it doesn't appear that you're in here, so we won't go deeper on that, but it's a great thought exercise. Real quick, let me show you the exact 3-pillar comprehensive retirement roadmap that takes retirees from uncertainty to peace of mind that less than 1% of retirees actually have in place. Now, I've built hundreds of these for retirees, and I can say with a high degree of confidence that these are the 3 pillars every retiree needs to have in place in order to have full confidence that they're not missing anything in their retirement plan. And I broke each of these down by the specific questions. You can see them here that each needs to be answered and the best way to answer them. Now, we've done this across pre-retirees, recent retirees, married couples, single retirees, $1 million portfolios, $10 million portfolios, all the above, and it works. And it's my gift to you today. It's absolutely free. It's in the first link in the description below this video. It's going to say free comprehensive retirement roadmap training. Just click the link, enter your info, and you'll get instant access all for free.